Hello and welcome back to Survival Health and my continuing journey of the Master Cleanser Fast. It is now day 12. 12 days. So be bopping along. Doing good today. I notice my tongue is getting more pink around the edges. So the carpeting is kind of getting down into the middle part of the tongue now. So that's good. Eventually it will all get pink and look all good again. But yeah, that carpeting's kind of weird. It's kind of yellowish looking weird, and your tongue's just kind of coated with this stuff. But it's your body getting rid of stuff. So I'm kind of at the fast point in the fast now when you go beyond the 10 days where it just kind of gets more into a routine and there's not often much going on cleansing-wise. But you keep plugging along because things do continue to detox. My sense of smell is still really good. It seems to be getting a little bit better each day. So that's always good. And so you just kind of keep moving along. Still got good energy. And everything's doing good. So 12 days of no solid food. Some people are like, what? How can you do that? But I mean, you can be around food and smell it and it doesn't even bother you. You don't even get hungry for it. So we're going to continue in the Stanley Burroughs Master Cleanse book where we left off yesterday. So I'll just pick on up here. We'll do about another page and a half here. Okay, from the combination of the best of foods and clean air, we are able to create our own amino acids, just as well as the animals do. We never try to feed amino acids to the animals. Thus, we are able to eliminate the need for toxic dead animal flesh and have no further need to worry about our constant source of protein. Eat only the best variety of fruits, berries, nuts, vegetables, seeds, and sprouted seeds for a further complete source of protein. People who smoke cannot pick up the nitrogen from the air so easily, but we will still get enough from proper food without the use of animal flesh. For your well-being, however, elimination of smoking is a must. Many people believe that eating meat gives them strength. If this is so, then why are the strongest animals in the world vegetarians? Did you ever stop to think that the animals you do eat are vegetarian? Where did they get their strength? All of the meat-eating animals find it necessary to sleep 16 to 8 hours daily because of excess toxins. The meat-eating animals have a very short life. God has supplied such a bountiful supply of fresh, wholesome food that there is never a need to kill an animal for its more toxic flesh in our modern civilization. Now, there again, you may not agree with everything in the book. I do like eating meat. Not all the time, but I do, and fish and things like that. So I'm a believer that, you must enjoy life along the way, but when things get into excess, that's when you tend to have problems. So, but I do go through periods where I just really don't eat meat. Stick to more vegetables and things like that. But then there's times, I get a hankering for a nice steak, so I'll go get one. So, all right, continuing on. Feeding your baby. All babies should be nursed by the mother if at all possible. There is no real substitute. Cows' and goats' milk is for their babies and is not suitable for the human baby. It creates mucus and other problems just as the same as in adults, including colds and infectious diseases. Correct food, reflex stimulation, and color therapy will assure the mother all the milk she needs for her baby. Where mother's milk is not available, the best replacement is coconut milk. See the recipe on page 33. With this, give the baby about 8 ounces of lemonade in between regular feedings. To the regular formula for lemonade, add about double the amount of water until the infant is about 6 months old, and then gradually change the regular strength. A nursing baby should begin to be weaned in 9 months and be eating regular foods after that. Commercially prepared baby foods and baby formulas are unfit for the balanced need of a healthy baby. Recent articles and TV reports indicate these foods are very undesirable always. Prepare fresh food with fruit, vegetables, berries, and seeds. The baby has no need for any of the animal or fish products. Use pure maple syrup instead of sugar or honey when sweetening is needed. Your baby deserves only the very best of live, fresh foods. Caring for a healthy baby is a great pleasure with fewer problems when this pattern is followed. At the same time, it develops good lifelong habits of sound nutrition. Is water fasting a good thing? I've actually done a water fast. The first time I ever fasted was a 3-day water fast. It's pretty intense. It's very different than the Master Cleanser fast. So we'll read a little bit about this. The subject of water fasting often presents itself. I am very much opposed to several days or weeks of water fasting. It is too dangerous and is unnecessary to achieve the desired results of internal cleansing. Many people are already deficient as well as toxic. The longer they do without food, the greater becomes the deficiency. The lemonade diet can more than match all the possible good obtained from fasting, and at the same time will rebuild any possible deficiency. Ordinary with fasting, it is necessary to take it easy by resting or staying in bed. On the contrary, with the lemonade diet, there is no need to become a useless member of society. You may live an active, normal life. Many workers at hard labor have found that they are able to do more and harder work while on the lemonade diet than on their normal diet. After one has attained a clean, healthy body and then desires to fast for purely spiritual reasons, 30 or even 40 days can cause no harm. First, we must build our physical bodies to their greatest condition. Your friends and acquaintances may find this lemonade diet to be the answer to their aches, pains, and other troubles. Even if there appears to be nothing wrong, sometimes those who are never sick will feel even better. Let your friends receive this benefit too. All right, so we're going to call it a night on that one. Because after this, because it's pretty much gone over the fasting now, so it's getting into some other parts of the book. There's some stories that we'll be going through. What else we got in here? Yeah, some different things about nutrition and stuff like that. So I'm just going to stop it right there. Like I always like to do, is not make these things too long, about 10 or 15 minutes, something like that. So, yeah, so that's kind of in a nutshell. Like I say, there's things in the book that may be kind of foreign to you, things he talks about nutrition and things of that nature, and to each his own, so if there's something you don't agree with what he's saying, it's no big deal. There's things I read, like about the meat and things. I know the meat isn't all that good for you, but as long as you get good meat, and don't do it all that often, I don't really have a problem with it for me personally. So, but I have known people that just eat way too much meat and then, end up having heart attacks and other health issues because of that. So, everything in moderation. So, yeah. So with that, I think we're going to call it a night. I'm going to finish my tea. But if you'd like to find out some more information, you can go to tuckersurvival.com. And there you will find all of these shows for survival health. We have a whole page dedicated to it, as well as our other shows, News from the Bunker. We have a show called Thoughts from the Bunker. We've also got some podcasts, forums of all these shows, so you can check that out as well. We have blogs you can read, a news section. So just go check it out. And again, that is tuckersurvival.com. So you go out there and you have a good one, and we will see you tomorrow on Survival Health. You have a good one out there.
Survival Health is brought to you by Tucker Survival and produced by MBJ Media Services.